Arsenal dreams big and makes a significant move to bring Bellingham to the Premier League. Check out the latest updates from Arsenal, straight from the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal enters the race to sign Sunderland star, Jobe Bellingham, who is the younger brother of Real Madrid sensation, Jude Bellingham. Jobe, 18, has emerged as a crucial starter for Sunderland in the EFL Championship this season. Since his summer move from Birmingham City in a deal worth up to £3 million, he has contributed 4 goals and 1 assist in 22 appearances for his current club. According to SPORTbible, Liverpool, Chelsea, and Arsenal are all monitoring Jobe's progress at Sunderland, keen on investing in the future of the England U19 international with 5 caps. Meanwhile, reports from Spain suggest that Real Madrid is also considering a move for the teenager in hopes of reuniting him with his brother. Playing as an attacking midfielder for Sunderland, just like Jude, Jobe made his professional debut for Birmingham City in January 2022, accumulating 26 appearances for both his and his brother's childhood club before making the switch this year. Arsenal told not to sign £100 million target. Emmanuel Petit has told Arsenal in no uncertain terms to not sign Douglas Luiz, after reports suggested he could cost as much as £100 million. Speaking about a potential transfer to compare.bet, he said, £100 million is a lot of money. I really like Douglas Luiz, but is he worth £100 million? It's crazy money. I'm not sure it's a good idea for Arsenal to go straight on the market and buy Luiz for that much. I think he's injured too much, and the way that Aston Villa are playing, he probably doesn't want to leave. If I was Douglas Luiz, I'd be very excited to have an offer from Arsenal, but I'd think straight away. I'd look at my current teammates and say, we are second place in the table and only 1 point off Arsenal. What happens if we do something very special? We can imagine Aston Villa playing in the Champions League now. When you leave in the middle of a season, you have to be very careful. When you're playing at the best level with your current club, it's a very big risk to change and go to another club. I can understand it's very exciting to join Arsenal, but the timing, I don't think it's good for him. Timber injury update. And now, folks, we have good news about our defender Timber. Arsenal has received a timely injury update regarding the possible return date of defender Jurrien Timber. Timber, 22, was withdrawn after 50 minutes in the Gunners' Premier League season opener against Nottingham Forest, later revealed to have suffered an anterior cruciate ligament rupture. The initial assessment suggested the Dutch international would be sidelined for a period of time sustained. However, the @MoArsenal86 account on X, formerly Twitter, stated today that the youngster aims to make a comeback for Arsenal's UEFA Champions League clash with FC Porto in February. Transfer blow for Onana? Arsenal is said to be eyeing Everton midfielder Amadou Onana ahead of a possible January move. According to Sami Mokbel of the Daily Mail, Arteta is tracking the 22-year-old as a potential replacement for Thomas Partey. The Ghanaian international has played only 252 minutes in the league this season, with Arsenal hoping to find a suitable midfield partner for the consistently impressive Declan Rice. Ramsdale to Chelsea could be good to both parties, Gallas. William Gallas believes an Aaron Ramsdale transfer to Chelsea might be the best move for all parties after the England goalkeeper lost his no one place between the sticks to David Raya. Speaking to Lord Ping, Gallas said, "I don't know, but there's definitely a good connection between Arsenal and Chelsea. The door between the clubs has been open for almost 10 to 15 years. I did it and it was not an easy move and I wanted to stay in London, but the fans can get mad and I understand that. I don't know if Ramsdale to Chelsea will happen, but he's not playing for Arsenal and he will certainly be very frustrated, especially after the season he had last season, so I'm not sure if his agent is in contact, but it could be a great move for Chelsea and him. He has to play, but I don't know if Arsenal will let him go there. Being a goalkeeper is not an easy position, and if Ramsdale moved to Chelsea, you'd have to question who'd be number one when Sanchez returned. That's the problem, and when you are a player you have to pray not to get injured, as you know someone could take your position and you may have to wait." Not just Douglas Luiz. Another Aston Villa ace is highly rated by Arsenal staff. Aston Villa midfielder Douglas Luiz has been previously named as Mikel Arteta's dream January transfer target. It is easy to see why this is the case, as the Brazilian enforcer is a powerhouse presence in the middle of the park and also operates at an extremely high technical level. He would be a brilliant addition to the Spanish coaches' squad at the Emirates Stadium. However, Luiz is not the only member of Unai Emery's midfield contingent to have impressed Arsenal. According to the Daily Mail, Ramsey is also highly rated by staff members at the North London club. The 22-year-old midfielder has been a key player at Villa Park for a number of seasons now. However, so far in the current campaign, he has been a more peripheral figure, largely due to injuries. However, the form of Luiz, Boubacar Kamara, and summer signing Yuri Tielemans has also restricted his opportunities. He has just 7 Premier League appearances under his belt this season, only one of which has come as a starter. The Aston Villa Academy graduate is hugely talented though, and has vast potential. He is an energetic, positive figure on the pitch, willing to be brave on the ball and making surging runs forward. He also has an eye for goal, and has scored 13 times for the Midlands outfit so far in his career, and has also laid on 10 assists. What would Jacob Ramsey bring to Arsenal? Ramsey profiles as the kind of player who could fit well into one of the number 8 and midfield roles in Arteta's system. He has the pace and energy to engage in the Gunners' pressing play, and can be a creative force on the ball. He would likely link up well with the likes of Martin Odegaard, Gabriel Martinelli, and Gabriel Jesus, amongst others. Ramsey could be deployed a little deeper as a rotation option for Declan Rice, but he would not offer anything like the same level of protection for the back four that the former West Ham United man provides. Arsenal may well admire Ramsey's talent, but we doubt he's at the top of their shopping list. But what about you, fans? What do you think? Comment down below. Arsenal now have one concern with £45 million ace who Arteta viewed as a game-changer. Jesus is undeniably a fine player, and he has been in great form of late. The Brazilian striker was lauded for producing an near-perfect performance against Brighton and Hove Albion last time out. There is no doubt that, at his best, Jesus improves Arsenal's attacking play as a whole. He leads the press brilliantly, adds flair and dynamism, and links up well with the likes of Gabriel Martinelli, Martin Odegaard, and Bukayo Saka. The 26-year-old was a revelation at the Emirates Stadium, following his £45 million arrival from Manchester City in the summer of 2022. Mikel Arteta said that the forward changed Arsenal's world. However, since then there have been injury issues which have seen him sidelined for vital periods, and an ongoing habit of being wasteful in front of goal. Jesus is not the most prolific striker and has drawn criticism for his profligacy in the past. In 51 appearances for the North London club to date, he has netted 18 times. Whilst this is a decent return, it does not rank him amongst the elite. The fact that Arsenal have recently been linked with transfer interest in a number of strikers suggests that Arteta is open to bringing a more efficient and clinical player to the club. Are Arsenal happy with Gabriel Jesus? Journalist Paul Brown has questioned if the Gunners can possibly be entirely satisfied with Jesus' strike rate. As quoted by Give Me Sport, he said, "I know for a fact that Arteta is happy with Jesus' contribution. He gives the team a lot, but there comes a point when the guy who you bought to provide the goals needs to be scoring, and I think that is going to be a concern really at Arsenal for some time. He hasn't looked prolific since he joined the team, and I think they were really hoping that he would be a game changer. Not just in terms of his personality and character, which I definitely think have had an impact and rubbed off on his teammates. He's come in as a winner, and that's helped to inspire them." This comment raises an interesting question over whether a striker who can reliably bang in 20-plus goals per season would be preferable to Jesus, who does not hit those numbers, but improves the play and output of those around him. As things stand, Arteta has structured this team to score goals by committee. Along with Jesus, the likes of Saka, Martinelli, Odegaard, Kai Havertz, Leandro Trossard, and Edin Nketiah, amongst others, are all expected to chip in. This makes Arsenal less reliant upon one hitman who could suffer an injury or loss of form at any time. In this system, Jesus is the perfect fit as long as he can maintain his form and fitness. Ultimately, though, the time may come when Arsenal decide Jesus simply does not deliver enough in terms of end product. Well, folks, those were today's news. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay informed about everything happening with our beloved team, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel now and hit the bell so you won't miss any updates. Thanks for joining us, and see you in the next video.